Hey, good morning to you all. It is a Monday, and hopefully you had a nice nice Thanksgiving. Right. Hope you had a nice weekend here. See if I can move this over just a bit here. So, whoop. All right. Now I've got to readjust the camera. All right. There we go. Okay. That's a little bit better. Okay, again, good to see you this morning. Hopefully, you had a good weekend overall. Good weekend for us. This was our Thanksgiving. We celebrated yesterday, and everything turned out perfect. The turkey, the stuffing, traditional in many ways. We had sweet potatoes. We had, we love broiled Brussels sprouts. I had that as well, but when the desserts, pecan pie, a we had a whipped cream and sweet potato pie that my daughter made, and she also made a sweet potato casserole. Um, and my daughter even had I think it was a carrot cake loaf or something with cream cheese. Very good, high caloric. I had it all. I drank tons of water, just trying to get everything through. But it was nice. None of us, nobody had to work. I enjoyed it. Had some other family over for the day. So Thanksgiving is now behind us. And I got to do a little extra workout today because I ate way more than I should have, as many do for Thanksgiving. And well, you should. But today, Cyber Monday. Big deals here. I'm sure everyone's internet will be buzzing here. A lot of transfer of data as people buy things. I'll probably get in on the action as well. I got a few things I want to check out. Technology is usually a pretty good thing to get, on Cyber Monday, and looking for some good deals there as well for some loved ones in my life. And we'll see what we can come up with. But we did go out. My wife and I actually did go out on Black Friday, and we went to the mall and went to Upper Peach Street, a couple places. Uh, it was crowded, especially at the mall. Kind of reminded me of the older days. When you're trying, we spend half the time just trying to find an open parking spot. But and a lot of people, but it didn't have that crowded feeling. I didn't feel like I was hemmed in. I mean, a lot of people around, but not so much that you couldn't move around and check out some of the deals. So that was fun. Even though it rained a little bit. So a busy weekend for us. Um, and today again, and enjoy the Cyber Monday. But don't forget the small businesses in your area as well. I'm sure there are some great, a lot of small businesses, from food, coffees and teas, to clothing and specialty items that you really can't find at some of the bigger stores. And you're helping out the local people as well. So don't forget the small businesses of the people of this of people that you're shopping for this holiday season. Look at that. This is a classic cold, dark look. A lot of low clouds. We had some rainfall yesterday. Love the two big points here, the Bicentennial Tower and Perry Monument. That's why I love this shot here. You get two iconic looks here on our Bayfront camera. But it's shaking there. That means there's some pretty good wind. Can't really see are the flags even up here. I'm not sure if they're even up. If they are, I can't see them. But we do have, again, a good wind, and you can kind of tell just by looking at it. We do expect a lot of wind, a lot of good wind, at least along the lakeshore for today. The precipitation here, hard to find. If you follow this line here, you can see it's all part of a little bit of a very limited lake effect, showers and drizzle. Much of this too light to be detected, or too low top to be detected by the radar. We can't rule it out for today, but with temperatures, everyone from our weather watchers, all above freezing and well above freezing. 37 was the cooler spots in French Creek and out toward Corey, and temperatures again staying above freezing even into Chandler's Valley. You know it's mild out there when Chandler's Valley isn't, like in the teens or anything like that. Normal high still in the mid 40s, maybe low 40s. We're closing out the last few days of November. Hard to believe on Thursday we are into December. But we originally have some pretty tranquil conditions here. Low pressure moving out of New England, so a lot of, some problems there with flights. You probably saw it on the national news with people traveling for it today. And so that'll help with travelers, particularly traveling by air. A lot of low clouds here in Michigan. Clearing though for Wisconsin. That's kind of what's happening for heading our way for tomorrow. But our eyes are actually fixated on Wednesday. This is, we're going to end November on a very active note. A strong cold front here. Many thanks again to Craig Flint, who spends a lot of good time making these specialty graphics so that I don't have to in the morning. I'm very grateful to that because he's just so much better at it than I am. But this front anyway goes through Wednesday, probably midday, early afternoon. See these white lines are isobars, lines of equal pressure. The closer together they are, the stronger the winds. And we've got quite windy conditions here expected for Wednesday. And it'll be cold enough by the end of the day. You can see we even now probably get a little bit of snow activity here. Could get a couple of inches of snow late Wednesday night just with the colder air coming in behind the front. And then as we head toward Thursday, the wind directions tend to follow parallel to the pressure lines. That's not totally true. They do cross them to some extent, but it is going to be a northwest flow. So that's classic. You can even kind of see here the precipitation, mainly snow, and mainly in the inland snow belts. That's where things look a little bit more concentrated. And then, we find that by the afternoon, though, high pressure building in. So this will be a quick hit of snow. Maybe guessing right now about 1 to 3, generally speaking, Wednesday night into early Thursday morning with the 3 inches inland, maybe an inch here in Erie, plus another inch or so here, 1 to 3 again for Thursday in the morning. So those of you in the belts, Lori, you're wondering, you make it 6 inches of snow altogether out of this whole thing. It'll be a wetter snow, while downtown Erie may get an inch or 2 before it finally moves out. So again, oh boy, slim pickings here on the people. Not many here signing in for today. Muhammad, good to see you this morning. Muhammad Ali, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Hello, David. Good to see you this morning. David Hupp, Bob and Sue out in Jacksonville. Hey, Shell, good to see you out there in Corey, 37 out there. Lori, 38 out in the borough. You had almost 2/3 of an inch of rainfall. Glad you have the tie here, Lori. Anything that has purple in it, I swear, just sticks out so nicely on TV. So I'm glad you like it here. It's not mine, but it's part of Peacock Joe's there on Pittsburgh Avenue near 8th Street. Check it out. They got some cool stuff there. Darlene Stelmack, hope I pronounced that right. Don't recognize the name, but I'm glad you're here. Blaine, good to see you. Must be, yeah, I'm not cyber shopping. I will be later on today, though. Snow all melted in Edinboro, and you'll get some more there, Lori. Again, my best guess, 3 to 6 for you from midnight Thursday or, late Wednesday night into midday on Thursday. So from midnight to noon, that's my best guess for you. And it will be a heavier, wetter snow. But it'll all melt, or it'll start to melt very quickly as we head on toward the 7-day here. We'll find temperatures already back into the mid-40s on Friday and breaking 50, and more rain Saturday. Saturday is kind of the little brother of Wednesday. Good wind, but instead of 50-mile-an-hour winds, probably 30-mile-an-hour winds. And by the way, Wednesday, yeah, I'm not kidding here. Gusts up to 50, maybe even 55. I know many of you or many people already have put up their Christmas decorations over the weekend. The blow up Santas and everything. You may want to make sure they're tied down well, or you might even want to consider just bring them into the garage or something like that on Wednesday. That's how strong these winds could be, especially if you live near the lake shore. Amy, good to see you this morning. Wet there at State Street, 41. And, you'll probably get an inch or two, maybe Wednesday night to Thursday. But again, yeah, Wednesday. This is not something, excuse me. This is not something that, you sneeze at here. Saturday, again, not as windy, but gusts still over 30 with rain. But this time the high builds in so fast, I'm not expecting much, if any, snow with the cooler air that comes in as we head on towards Sunday. Moxie Jim, good to see you, sir, out there in Tennessee. Nice to have you here. But it's time for me to sign off. I'm glad I got to say hi to you before we sign off here. All right, people, enjoy your day. Again, remember small businesses, but it's also Cyber Monday. Good luck if you're going to do some shopping. And we'll talk to you again tomorrow. Take care.